Hello, my name is Charles Johnson. I'm one of the pastors at Christ Community Church. We're in Franklin, Tennessee. This greater Nashville area. We're just south of Nashville proper. And the passage I was asked to look at with you today is Philippians chapter 1, verses 9 through 11. And it's a sweet passage where we see some of the longings that Paul has for the people there in Philippi wrapped up in this description of how he prays for them. And not for nothing, if you're ever wondering about what a pastor wants for his people, you should look at how he prays for you. And so he says to them, "It is my prayer that your love may abound more and more with knowledge and all discernment, so that you may approve what is excellent and so be pure and blameless for the day of Christ, filled with the fruit of righteousness that comes through Jesus Christ, to the glory and praise of God." One of Paul's hopes that we see is that they would grow in love and in wisdom. And it's important for us to recognize that we see love and wisdom enjoined with each other, as if to say that as you grow in one, so would you grow in the other. Like, it's as if to say that wisdom that is truly wise, as Christ teaches it to us, will reveal itself in acts of love. And love that is truly love, as it's demonstrated for us by Jesus Christ, will reveal itself in wise expression. Love and wisdom, it's like they're inextricably bound to each other. And it's interesting to me to see the almost instinctive ways that God's people are embodying this. I'm witnessing it in the way that they are looking beyond themselves to love their neighbor and their city really well right now. I'm watching people discern people that are others that are suffering in a unique way, and they're preparing meals and delivering them, caring for people. I watched some of our people surround a friend who is suffering with the loss of a job and all the financial uncertainty right now, and they're surrounding him with care. I'm watching God's people embrace the need to connect in really creative ways, and they're praying for each other with a sense of urgency that I'm not sure I witnessed as their pastor a few months ago. And so it's like right in front of my eyes, I'm watching many people discern with wisdom what might be good for other people, for the people around them, and then they're taking loving action on their behalf. It sounds like a simple formula, love and wisdom working together, but it's really no less than the embodiment of the love and wisdom of Christ as these friends are unflinchingly drawing near to those who are suffering. And where does this take us? Well, Paul tells us that this is a gift to us that we should be grateful for, preparing us for a time when we will be found blameless before Christ, filled with His righteousness. It's like the more we imitate all that He has done for us, so we more and more come to look like Jesus to those around us. And so if you hear anything in this short clip, I'd like it to be this: that this is a gift more than it is a burden. God is inviting us to understand that this call to persist in love and wisdom isn't fundamentally coming to us as a burdensome expectation that we're to load up on our shoulders along with everything else that we're concerned about right now. But this is given to us as a promise from Jesus for God's glory that He's working out around us in real time, even during a pandemic. Listen, not even a pandemic can stop the goodness of God's love going forward into the world while we wait for Jesus to come back and set all things new. And so, friends, this is worth getting excited about, but it's certainly something that has the power to fill our hearts with gratefulness for all that God is doing during such a difficult season. And so would you join me in praying for just a minute about all the things that we have to be grateful to God for during this time? Father, I pray that you would stir our hearts with a holy affection for you, that you would give us the grace to see all of the ways that you are indeed at work, not only in us with a deep commitment to us, but to those around us. And that even during times of real suffering like this one, we are seeing works of restoration taking its place from you through your people right now. And so I ask that you would give us this sense of love and wisdom that Paul is hoping for the people in Philippi, that we might more and more come to embody it for the good of your name, for the extension of your kingdom, and for the blessing of the mission field that you've called us to. I ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.